Yes, my hair looks weird. Moving on. Um, I'm really sick. Whatever, the angle is what it is. I'm really sick and tired of people making excuses for abusers. I just went through a very difficult situation, and there are people who I considered to be close to me, and like I could freely share things that was going on in my life. And there's two people that really disappointed me, where they took the approach of like poor the abuser. And it's one thing to be traumatized and have a difficult upbringing and all that. I get it. Like that's going to affect you. But like at the end of the day, we all have choices. Like we all have the capabilities of making decisions for ourselves. And, there's the two routes of like an abused person can take, either deciding to, go the prevention and education route, or like helping people avoid the situation that they've been in and not spread victimization, kind of like it ends with me type of mentality. And then there's the I'm going to become like the person who abused me. It's a fucking decision. And I remember talking to my therapist about this, and she was like, she really put it in the best way that I could like really feel. And it's if someone comes to a person and says, you are hurting me, and this is how, these are the things that hurt me, this is how it impacts me. And if the person who's receiving this information just turns the other way and continues to do what they're doing after they've been informed of how their actions impact other people, they're choosing to be a motherfucking abuser. Like, there's no excuse for that. And it kills me when people are like, oh, poor baby, blah, blah, blah. What the fuck? Do you not care about me? You believe everything that I'm telling you. You know it's true. And you're worried about someone who is choosing to hurt other people, who's choosing to belittle and degrade other people, who's putting no effort into seeking help for themselves. They have opportunities for help. They've had people trying to help them and they just tear them down. That's who you're going to stand by. That's who you're going to support in this conversation. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I push back a little bit, but then I have to stop myself and then just get through the conversation. And then I just walk away feeling like, okay, well, that's that. I'm never fucking talking to you again. Like, fuck you. This is why abusers stack up the number of people that they victimize, because people are so caught up on why did this person become the way that they did. Like, yes, there's something wrong with wanting to help someone who's been traumatized, but there's still consequences that come with our actions. Like, there still needs to be accountability for the harm that they've caused another person. Like, you still have to value the person who's been victimized. Like, they still matter. It just makes me so angry. It's very disappointing. It's discouraging to like think that like we're just making excuses for people. We're acting like there was the first person who disappointed me in this was trying to make the excuse that abusers don't know what they're doing. They like it's like a chemical thing, and he was trying to like describe trauma response, but like as an excuse and justification for an abusive person being abusive. And I was like, no, like they're choosing that. They're making the choice. They're making a choice. Whether like, oh, and then it hit me. For person number one, they were making excuses. Like it turned into like this discussion about addiction and all this stuff, and like how they didn't know what they were doing. And it's like, oh, okay, you haven't fully taken accountability for all the harm that you've caused throughout your life. And because you haven't done that, you continue to make excuses for other people. That's your thing. And then people have just gotten home.